Hi guys! Today I'll be teaching you how to get this prom inspired makeup look, and I even gave you two different lip options depending on what color of dress you're wearing and everything. Prom was seriously one of my favorite things about high school. I loved going dress shopping, and it was always so much fun to get all glammed up and get your hair done, get your makeup done, and all of that. I just always had so much fun. I wish I could still go, but I'm a little too old for that. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. I'm starting off by grabbing my Wet n Wild Fergie eye primer and applying a small amount to my lid and then using my fingers to blend it all in. Now I'm grabbing my Naked Basics palette and grabbing the color Naked 2 on a big blending brush. I'm using this in the crease for a transition shade and really working it upward. Now I'm grabbing this dark brown from the Dark Chocolate Tantalizing palette by Lorac and lightly dusting this into the crease as well. I'm using that same dark brown shadow on a smaller blending brush and using that to really concentrate the color on the outer V and to define the crease, and then just use a bigger blending brush and blend it all together. And then I grab an even smaller brush to define the crease even further, and then I use my smaller blending brush and my bigger blending brush just to make sure it's nice and seamless. I'm grabbing the color Walk of Shame on an eyeshadow brush and patting that right onto my brow bone to highlight, and then I grab my bigger blending brush to blend everything all together. I'm now applying the NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk right onto the center of my lid. This will act as a base, and then I use my Urban Decay eyeshadow brush just to blend it out. I'm going in with this coppery gold shade and patting that right where we applied our base and just packing that on, and then using my smaller blending brush to blend everything together and make sure there's no rough edges. I'm grabbing NYX's silver liner and applying that right onto the inner portion of my lid and also onto my inner corner and the inner corner of my lower lash line. I'm applying a small amount of Lorac's 3D Luster drops in the color Diamond to the back of my hand and then using my finger to pat that on right where we applied the silver liner. I'm using my Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid liner and creating a winged liner. I'm just doing this quickly, and I'm doing it a little bit more dramatic than I normally would. This will add a nice cat eye shape. I'm using a black liner on my lower waterline. Going back into that dark brown shade, I'm concentrating it mostly on the outer edge of my lower lash line. I'm now applying the gold shimmery shadow right in between the brown and the silver liner. I'm grabbing my eyelash curlers and pumping a few times, and then grabbing my Rimmel Extra Wow Lash Mascara and applying a light coat to my upper lashes and a few coats to my lower lashes. I applied some false lashes off camera, and here's what they look like. They're definitely important for prom night. And then I'm applying some black liner to hide the lash band and the glue. For my foundation, I'm squeezing a small amount of the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation onto my brush, as well as the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. I'm applying this all over my face using my Real Technique stippling brush. If you have oily skin, I would just use the Rimmel and not mix it with the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. I'm grabbing my L'Oreal Concealer Crayon, and it's in a really deep shade, and I'm using that to contour my cheekbones and the sides of my nose, and then using my Real Technique stippling brush to blend it all in. I'm using my Airspun powder to set any of the areas where we didn't apply the contour. I'm going in with Too Faced Sunny Snow Bunny Bronzer and applying that right onto the areas where we applied the contour. And I also do apply it along my hairline and on my neck as well. I'm now applying Too Faced Melt into Spring blush onto the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm grabbing my Rose Champagne Glow Wet n Wild highlighter and applying a generous amount onto my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, in between my brows, on my cupid's bow, and onto my chin. The first lip option I have is the nude one, so I'm first applying Rimmel's Nude Delight all over my lip. And then I go over it with NYX's Tiramisu Butter Gloss. Okay, and here's the finished look with a nude lip. This would seriously go with any dress. My other option is using MAC Lustering, which is a nice bright pink shade. And then I put Flamingo Gloss on top by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alright, and here's the finished look with the bright pink lip. You could honestly do this with any color lip. Because it's silver and gold, it's really neutral. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this tutorial helpful. Have a great time at prom if you're going. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!